Ali is looking for the adult novel section. Yeah. I'm gonna turn the camera
Okay.
on.
Well, for one, what section is this? Where are we?
It's just like world history
Okay,
and
so
history.
this whole aisle is world history.
All
Here it is.
types of interesting things in here. This says the decline and fall of practically everybody. The decline and fall of practically everybody is the incomparable Will Cuppy on, among others, Pericles, Alexander the Great, Hannibal, Cleopatra, Nero, Attila the Hun, Charlemagne. Huh. Lucretia Borgia, Peter the Great. I may get this because I was just reading about Hannibal today. $6. Okay. Antidotal history.
You know what they need here? They need a shopping cart. You want to grab one of those, baby?
No.
Okay.
I am going to walk and look. You know, world history or history in general was always one of my favorite subjects.
What did you like about history or world history?
I thought the stories were interesting because this is stuff that really happened. But then you find out that, you know, it's always told from a certain perspective. And if you win the war or you're the on the winning side, you get to determine what is history. So it's another one of those things where you have to read a lot to get different perspectives. Because they could be out here lying. Huh. The year our world began, 1919. No, I'm not into that. I would like to see something about the War of 1812. You know how much time I could spend in here?
Tell me about the war of 1812.
I don't want to tell you the wrong stuff. I had to read a book by Henry Kissinger when I was in high school. It was called Diplomacy. I think Henry Kissinger died recently, but he wasn't particularly a good person. This may be interesting.
Okay, so I think these two here.
He was Secretary of State for a while. Really helped to shape world politics. All right, let's go. Let's see. Now, for some of you, this may be the extent of your reading. Coloring books. Anybody can get down with that. Let me not be insulting.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Coloring books are actually great for self-care and just escaping.
The conservative intellectual movement in America since 1945. Congress at war. Conspiracies of the ruling class. How to break their grip forever. All right, so know nothing about this book, but the title caught my attention. It says, our founding fathers knew all about the ruling class. They rebelled against their tyranny and set up a government designed to make it hard for one class to assume control. But after 100 years of trying, it seems the ruling class have finally achieved their goals. We might still have the power to dislodge them. With the way things are going, we may not have it for long. This is $8. Well, this may be interesting. quote, this is from Thomas Paine. Tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered, yet we have this consolation with us, that the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. What does that mean to you?
I actually didn't listen.
Wow. That is
This
that
is
is something.
this isn't a subject matter that I care about.
I actually didn't listen. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to learn not to take things like that personally, because there's plenty of things that I'm interested in
Baby.
that other people aren't. And fortunately, my fiance teaches me that a lot. I actually wasn't listening. I don't think I've ever made it down to this section of the bookstore. You know, people make a lot of arguments for socialism and communism, even though it's never worked anywhere in the world. But they have all these excuses about why it hasn't worked. So it's interesting, like if you turn around, books on Stalin. This is Stalin as a young guy. Handsome guy, right? You see why people would have followed him. But Joseph Stalin killed a whole lot of people. Has anybody been watching that? Let's see. The birth of nobility. Yeah, this is all interesting. Check this out. The Anglo-Saxons. Have you ever heard the term WASP? WASP, that used to stand for white Anglo-Saxon persons. Those used to be considered the only real white people in the world. They started adding others on later on. Body language. A field guide to human behavior. Now that's pretty interesting. Although this would probably do better if you can actually see it instead of just reeling it.
Reading
Filler sounds. Sounds such as ah, coughing or throat clearing, and hesitations in speaking may indicate people are momentarily at a loss for words and feel they have to fill the void with at least a sound. Americans are notorious for using filler sounds as they figure out what to say, struggle to find the right words, or bide their time while they recall an experience.
Yeah, we don't even realize when we're using filler sounds.
Yep. That's interesting. Now this is all about Japan. This was a great idea.
Well, baby, what do you like about this bookstore?
I like this bookstore because you can find a little bit of everything. I have a lot of different interests, and I can find everything right in here. And it's almost like a, how would you say? It's like you're on a treasure hunt, but you don't know what you'll find. This is something the passport bros have probably never read, but they know all about the Dominican Republic. All right, let's let's head back this way. The fact that there exists so many different books really can inspire you to write your own book. If all these people wrote a book, why can't you? New Orleans Cookbook. Wow, baby. Historical romance. Sounds boring, doesn't it? Like a bunch of Bridgerton books.
Maybe I don't know why you did
As he slowly undressed me and took off my corset, I thought to myself, oh my.
that. Why would, okay, so they have a southern accent.
Oh, whatever they have.
I think another thing that's fascinating about books, especially books of fiction, all these are different worlds that people made. Different realities in a sense. I even like the smell of old books.
Do you have a favorite author right now?
No, I do not.
You've really been liking that one guy that you found at the Jacksonville library.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like his books. Carlos Ruiz Zafron from Spain. Yeah, I do like his books. I think they'll call it like Gothic from the way the way it describes things. This N.K. Jemisin, I believe I read a book by her before. I believe this is a black author. Yeah, it is. Check her out. Oh yeah, here it is. I have these at the house. The Stone Sky, the Obelisk Gate. There's another one. It's a trilogy. I guess they don't have it in here, but I read those. They were pretty good. This is interesting. How Long to Black Future Month. I wonder why we don't have more black males writing science fiction. What do you think?
I'm not sure about that because I don't really read sci-fi. So I'm not sure what the demographics are of the authors.
Maybe we don't have enough time to actually sit in our imagination in the worlds we occupy. Book 3 of the Far Seer trilogy.
I could be wrong also, but from my time that I spent at the library, it seems like most teens read sci-fi. And I think that goes back to just having the time and space to be in a world outside of quote-unquote reality. It's like a luxury.
Yeah, I guess if you live in somewhere dangerous. Okay. Are there any questions in the chat?
Yeah, someone asked where we were.
Right now we're in Chamberlain Book Mine in Jacksonville, Florida.
And this is one section. There's all the way over on the right, too.
So, this is my favorite book, Dune by Frank Herbert. He has his own section. His father's books were so popular that his son, Brian Herbert, expanded that universe. I haven't read a lot of
It's like
them.
it's
He's not as talented of a writer as his father.
no, it's like there's all like four housewives. They read like books with like art.
Yeah, it had, yeah.
Alright.
With a very, very pretty name.
We could get out of here if you want, or show them the African American section. What did I say, lady, that one time in Barnes and Noble? She got mad.
You asked her where the colored section was, or the Negro.
Did I say colored? I don't think I said colored.
You said Negro.
Did I say Negro history section? she got mad at me. She probably went home and told somebody about that. Dave, if you had to write a book or fiction, what would it be about?
It'd probably be about me, fictional character, and a love life. I've written a fictional story before.
Really, what happened to it?
It's somewhere in my notes.
It's like a small road.
Okay, we can end it.